How you guys doing? This is Dagnet. So I want to talk about the election that's going to take place in Liberia on Tuesday to Sunday, so in a few days. You know, being a diaspora who moved from the U.S. over 30 years or so, I live in America. I just came home 3 months ago. So I'm pretty brand new on the ground, still trying to navigate and figure my way around my own country. Now, I don't know much about anyone other than what I hear secondhand from other people's opinion about all the candidates that are running for office. But I'm just going to give you my 2 cents. Because I live here, I moved. I didn't come for vacation. I moved, packed up everything and moved. So I need to give my 2 cents because whatever the decision is, whatever the outcome is going to affect me. So I do have a right to voice my own opinion, even though I didn't come early enough to be able to register to vote because I can't vote. Yes, we have dual citizenship in Liberia. So I have my U.S. passport and I have my Liberian passport. The president currently in power, he granted dual citizenship. That's another video, another subject for another video for another day. Now, since I've been on ground, I want to plead to all the candidates, whoever get into office, please. There are some simple, basic things, basic necessity. Electricity, running water, paved roads. Having electricity, having a constant supply of electricity and running water should not be a luxury. Unfortunately, it's a luxury here. The power go. Come on, you guys. Liberia is too old to be functioning this backwards. Liberia is too rich to be this poor. So please, you guys, basic, whoever the next president is, please, basic necessity, simple. You mean after 100, how old is Liberia? 176 years old? Somebody help me do the math. 1847, okay. After 70 something years old, we cannot figure out how to supply electricity consistently without the power going in this day and age. Come on, man, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this out. Running water, sometimes we have water for 2 or 3 days. That's it. The rest of the week, there's no water. What's up with that? A country where it rains 6 months out of the year, and nobody have figured out how to supply water. I mean, seriously, are we okay? Let's talk, Liberians. Let's talk. Come on. This country is too old to be functioning backwards, and this country is too rich to be this poor. We have the people tap our Rubber Firestone has one of the corporate head offices in Liberia for how many hundreds of years? They've been tapping our rubber from inception. They're still tapping our rubber till today. Our iron ore is being taken out. With those 2 minerals and raw material alone that I know of, I'm sure there's more. With those 2, the streets of Liberia should be paved with gold. The streets of Liberia is not even paved. Something is wrong somewhere. My only concern is I'm back to electricity, running water, and paved roads. You got those wonderful, beautiful, sweet YouTube sisters out there, all those YouTube bloggers and vloggers. They are showcasing the beautiful parts of Liberia for people to visit. That's Miss Angel in the background, in case you don't know. I brought her with me, yes. We have those beautiful people, the YouTuber, who are showcasing Liberia. We have those beautiful people who are showcasing Liberia, how beautiful Liberia is. This is Miss Angel. She came with me, yes. She's a wonderful young lady. And my co-host, okay, sit down. Be nice. You're a good girl, yes. How are you liking Liberia? Okay, she's liking it very well, except from the heat. Other than that, she's adjusting very well. Right, Angel? Now, people who are showcasing Liberia, they are doing a wonderful job with their YouTube channel and everything. I take my hat, I salute you, I appreciate you. You are doing a great job. Continue. But they're making Liberia look beautiful on the outside. Now when the people come here, they see the city, the place is dirty, trash pile up. You guys, we have to do better. We have to clean up our country. Even myself, I'm here. You guys want those in the diaspora to come home. But when they come home, they see the conditions. Some of them after a few months, few weeks, few years, they go back. Me, I have no intention of going back. I've come to stay for good. So we're going to all roll our sleeves out and clean up this country and make it better. Make it a paradise it should have been from the beginning. So I beg of you, whoever the next, I know I went around the corner to come back. It's okay. Whoever is our next leader, Provide the basic first. Clean running water consistently, constantly. Not water 2 or 3 times a week. The rest of the week, we got to figure something out. Electricity, the power goes and comes. What is this in this day and age? Those are basic necessity. It's not a luxury in this day and age. You should not have electricity constant. It should not be a luxury. It should be basic minimum things. And then people stealing power, and then they say the president is corrupt. I don't have any parties because I just came in on ground. I don't know who's who, what's party, what's not. I don't get involved into the politics. I just want us to make our country better. So don't be stealing the power, and then you on social media say the president and the government is corrupt. You who's stealing the power, are you not corrupt? You stealing water, but you say the president is corrupt. Are you not corrupt? I have digressed, or have I not? But the point I'm making here is, please, whoever's the next person, start with a basic, constant electricity, constant running water, and decent internet, and then go to building the roads. If the people have showcased how beautiful Liberia is, and it is beautiful away from the city, go to the villages, it's beautiful, it's nice, it's clean, really. But the roads to get there is another problem. Fix the roads. And please stop selling our resources for pennies on the dollar. Because the minerals, the raw material, and the resources that Africa has, Africa should be the one supplying the West. Instead, we are begging for handouts from the world, when we should be supplying to the world. You see what happened with Niger and France and Gabon and Burkina Faso? Please, there's more. I'm not going to digress. Let me leave it there. I'm back to Liberia. So whoever it is that get into office, I'm beseeching you, please, we have enough raw materials, minerals, and natural resources to make this country a paradise. Build up our roads. Provide the basic electricity, running water, internet, infrastructure. Some people talk about healthcare. Yes, the healthcare. Some of the hospitals, I wouldn't even take my dog there to get treated, much less a human being. If we are honest, our problem with Africans, we don't like to be honest. We have to start being brutally and sincerely honest with the issues and the problems concerning our nation so we can build it. Because we cannot even acknowledge there's a problem, we are never going to find a solution. But if we begin to acknowledge there's a problem, honesty and be honest, put emotions and sentiments and your feelings, put that one aside. Let's use our head and say, okay, this is the problem. It may be painful, it may be insulting, it may be hurtful to even acknowledge it, but acknowledge the problem so we can have a better Liberia tomorrow. We don't want to repeat this same thing for another 176 years as the oldest independent nation in Africa. What do we have to show for today? What do we have to boast about? What do we have to brag about? What can we write home about? We should be leading the way. Liberia is too old to be functioning in this backwards like this. We should be leading the way in everything. But we're so backward, we're so behind. The people even laugh and mock at us. They laugh at us, they mock us. I don't get mad at them anymore. It's our fault now. Let's be honest. Let's look in the mirror and say, okay, as old as we are, we should be leading the way. As rich as we are, we shouldn't be this poor. Liberia is too rich to be this poor, too old to be functioning this backwards. Really, let's put our heads together. Our minds, our talents, our voices, our resources, our passion and our love to make this nation better. Let's put it together and begin to build a better Liberia. Stop being, oh, don't come with useless comments. Oh, don't put our dirty laundry. Oh, you're tearing down our country. My friend, I left America for 30-something years to come here. You think I come here to do what? To come and pretend like everything is okay? Then let me go back and enjoy myself and have a relaxed life where I can have constant supply of electricity, running water, internet, unlimited, pay one price, you have unlimited. I left all of that up to come here. I love my country. And I believe we can be better. And we will be better. But together we can be better. Together we will be better. So please, whoever is the next leader, please provide a basic. Constant running water, constant electricity. And those of you Liberians who stealing power, stop it. You're not just hurting yourself. You're hurting the whole nation. And you're hurting those of us who pay for it. It's not fair to us. How is it fair to us? That we are paying for something, you're not paying for it. But all you're shouting the president is corrupt, the government corrupt, or you're stealing power. What does that make you? You see what I'm talking about? Honesty? We don't like honesty. You will say the president is corrupt, the government. I don't have any parties, so don't think I'm speaking on behalf of anybody. I'm just using it as an example. If another person come in there, you'll still be stealing power, but you see that the other government who is corrupt, but you're stealing power. You're stealing water. You see? The first time I heard they say the water go. I said, where does it go? The power went. Where does it go? Somebody fix it. It rains 6 months out of the year. We shouldn't have water issue or power issue, man. Our country has 100 and something years, so why are we still having water issue and power issue? As old as we are, what do we have to boast about? What do we have to brag about? We should be to get to the point that we are so embarrassed now, being the oldest nation, that we should be leading the way. We should be embarrassed that our younger brothers and sisters, Nigeria, Ghana, those guys have far advanced us. They should embarrass us, and that embarrassment should drive us to want to do better, not just to play catch up, but surpass them. We can do it. You can do it. Together we can do it. If we put emotions and feelings and sentiments aside and be provoked and challenged to do better. This is a beautiful country. Over 7 different beaches. Right on the whole country is on the Atlantic coast. The coast of the Atlantic Ocean. Beautiful country. If we develop this country, it can be a paradise. And the rest of my brothers and sisters in the diaspora can come home. Some of us made a sacrifice to come home because we love our country. We love this. I love this nation. And I want it to be better. And some of the things I've learned while I was in the West, I want to come and implement some of that here. Starting with our mindset. Our people's mindset needs to shift. The whole continent. Our mindset needs a shifting. The mindset of jealousy and competition and you hate me and I hate you, taking your brother, sister, name to the witch doctor and all of that. I hear so many stories. People even warned me before I came, be careful, nobody should cook your food because they will do this and do that. I said, man, I ain't scared of no witch doctor, no witches. Because they put anything in my food, I will eat it, but it will trouble them. Finish. That's how I look at it. You try to put witchcraft on me and put poison in my food, I will eat that food and enjoy it very well. But you will feel the effect. It's called sowing and reaping now. Can the man throw his stone, it doesn't crush him? Can the man not reap what he sow? Can the man sow poison and reap good? But you see, that's the mindset your own people have of you in America or in the West. So, yes, be careful when you go back home. Don't let them in your house. They will drop something, you will step on it. They will put something in your food. And they will be jealousy. I don't know if it's true, but even if it's true, isn't that sad that your own brothers and sisters have this mindset about you in America or in Canada, in the West? That's what they think of you. You see that now? I'm sure this is true because I've heard so many stories. People come home to do something, they kill them, they poison the witch and they kill them. But if you guys have this much power to take somebody's name to the witch doctor to kill them, why can't you tell you and your witch doctor, use that power to provide light for the whole country? I beg you, without having the power going up. If all those witches are there and people who are so jealous that your brothers and sisters come from the West to build the country and you don't want them to do anything, you do wish for them to die, don't do that. Next time, if you must go, I'm not encouraging you. I'm not encouraging anybody to go to do witchcraft. But if you must go, please ask the witch doctor for the power to pave the road. Who can have better roads so tourists can come here, spend their money here, and the economy can get better. If you and your witch doctor and the witches got so much power to kill your brother and sister or to poison them, can you use that power to provide constant electricity for the whole nation? Can you use that power to build the roads? Can you use that power to provide clean running water? Stable, study, free, or unlimited internet for one price. You see, we boast in this witchcraft power. People have so much fear. Be careful. Don't eat from this person. Don't eat from that person. Don't allow everybody in your house. These are all the warning things people gave me before I came. And I'm saying, if this thing is so true, and I believe in the spirit world, good and evil, just like we got good human being, we got bad human being. In the spirit realm, we got good spirit, we got bad spirit. I know all those things exist. I don't focus my energy on the bad ones, but I do know they exist. But I'm playing to those who want to use their negative and evil witchcraft power to do wickedness against your brothers and sisters. Please, next time you go to the witch doctor, I beg of you, tell him or tell her or tell them, we need light. We need constant electricity. So if you have this much power, provide constant electricity for the nation. You have this much power to kill your brother and sister. Use that same power to pave the road now. Provide light, internet, businesses. We can't do that. But are killing each other you want to do. What kind of heart is that? We got to touch our heart. With Africans, we need to search our hearts. I'm not saying other nations, you got to come and say, well, other people have their own, and the Americans. I'm not talking about Americans. Let's talk about Liberia. Because when people want to digress, they don't want to focus on the problem. They will start coming to digress and say, well, this other person and the Chinese and the Indians. I ain't talking about Chinese or Indians. I'm not Chinese, nor am I Indian, so let them deal with their own palaver. We Liberians, Africans as a whole, let's admit and let's deal with our own palaver. Don't bring Indian Chinese. Let's talk. Let the Indian and Chinese solve their own problems. Let's come with our own. Speaking of Indian and Chinese, what's a Chinese man doing in Liberia? Selling racks to a Liberian in my own land. Chinese men selling racks, cross racks to you, selling you sand. In your own country, can you go to China and sell racks to a Chinese man? Can you go to China and sell sand to a Chinese man? What is he doing in my country, selling racks back to me in my own country, selling sand back to me? And yet we're taking people, our brothers and sisters' names to witch doctor to kill them. Your true enemies, one of your nose, you see it, you're too blind by hate. You are blinded by hate that you cannot see the true enemies. That is your brothers and sisters that came from the West that want to develop the country when you want to poison and kill. But the Chinese man who's selling racks back to you in your own country, you don't see that. He's selling your own racks back to you. He's selling your own sand, your own dirt. He's selling it back to you. You don't see that. You are blinded by hate and jealousy and ignorance. That you don't see the true enemy right before you. You spend your money giving to him. You don't see that. That's what happened to hatred and jealousy. It can blind you from the fact and from the truth. I know I've gotten so passionate. Maybe I've gone off. I've gone here, there, you know, I came right back. The point is, we need to develop Liberia, and we're going to have to develop Liberia together. If we put aside our emotions, our sentiments, and the jealousy and this competition, let's put our foolishness aside. It's a beautiful country. Let's make it great. One village, one city, one neighborhood, one black at a time. We don't even have to agree on the same political point of view. I don't know the differences in the parties. I have no affiliation. My only affiliation is say I love my nation. I want it great. How can we make it great? Finish. So whoever coming to power next, I beg of you, sir, ma'am, sir, whoever you are, please. We need light, constant supply of light, electricity. Or is it LEC? Anybody from LEC watching there, please. This power going thing is an absolute nuisance. Please. And I even heard that people work for LEC and then they steal light. They have clients and the client pay them to what is this? What is this? You guys have to stop this. And you will be the same person who wants to get visa to go to America. Why? Or go somewhere to the West. I tell you, we don't need to go to the West. Let's make Liberia great. The West will come here. There are some ideas and stuff that we can implement in the West. I'm not saying they're perfect, but they got some protocols and stuff that we can implement to make our place so beautiful that they will want to come here for vacation. So I beg of you, whoever's in power, I'm going back. Me, I want light. The light must not go, but when it get hot, I can't sleep. Yes, there's no need for light to go. There's no need for water to go. But with all those nuisance, with all those nuances, with all those irritants, I still have no desire to go back to the West, to go back to America. I still love my country. Yes, I'm learning how to navigate and deal with those little nuances and little issues. But I ain't going back. I'm here to stay for good and make Liberia great. This is Dagnet, the African blogger. Don't forget to share, subscribe, invite, and leave your comments. Let's discuss. Let's discuss peacefully, respectfully, and amicably, whatever. Angel, come say something to the people. Come and talk to the people. You guys, this is my co-host. Then all of you guys in the West, Liberians, Nigerians, Ghanaians, you want to travel and leave the West? You want to come home, whether vacation or stay? You have a little pet, you want to bring your pet? I know the secret. This young lady that brought with me on the plane, because I heard people told me you have to put your dog in the cargo area where they put the suitcases. I said, oh, that ain't gonna happen. This is my little baby right here. She's gonna be sitting on my lap, and she sat on my lap all the way from US to straight to Liberia. But I mean, we stopped. It was from JFK, which is New York, to Kenya, to Ghana, to Liberia. And she sat right there. I know exactly all the documentation. But this information is not for free. I pay for it, so why shouldn't you? Contact me. My information will be in the comment section. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.